Pittsburgh. Austin Cider to kick off NFL 21.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
1st down.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Roethlisberger. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Intended for Eric Ebron.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
He's checking crap. Show it up. Show it up. Switch it. Switch up. 59, what's up? 59, what's up?
Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd. Sack of the afternoon.
4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. JoJo Natson back deep. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, he'll throw. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And let's face it, that's what we just saw there. Not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Gain of 14. And the Browns first down.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
Here's Nick Chubb, second leading rusher in the NFL last year. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Second and 8 at the Steelers.
Throwing, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Cameron Sutton. Baker.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 48-yard.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pick.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 27 yards there. A first down on 1st and 10 is Connor.
Steelers.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the coverage.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. JoJo Natson now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
On second down, Mayfield again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And now this throw complete to Washington. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Washington. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Roethlisberger connecting with James Washington as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
This is JoJo Natson. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Bud Dupree, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 13 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. 3rd and long for Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. The 30. The 20. 10. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. 75 yards. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points. Now we're even at 8-8. Still time to work with on the clock. But they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Now in Pittsburgh. It's been an even one to this point. 8-8, the interesting score as we start quarter number 4. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Intercepted by the Browns.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
1st and 10.
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Jarvis Landry. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14.
And again, it's Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead.
For the point after.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
You know they pay me.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. picked up, and it's a fumble. And to the 40-yard line, it's a foot race. The 40, past the 20, and in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. One of those bang-bang.
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one. Really could have turned this thing upside down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
They're not even trying to do anything.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Face mask. Defense.
Come on, Russ. Just call the call. We're going to play. Come on now.
Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's back to throw. Washington's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. First and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Bring it!
And they're going to score. A long touchdown. No flags. No time remaining. And they're an extra point away from winning the game.
And the celebration is now just an extra point away from being full on. Think about those who may have left the stadium a little bit early thinking their guys might not get this done. Oh, it got done, and in a big way.
I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was it's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead second down.
Derek Watt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
At the Browns,
eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll run with Samuels. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered